Good morning, YouTube. I'm back with another big update to my build. I recently, I feel so fortunate. First of all, I have to say I feel very fortunate because not everyone can afford this card. But I saved over a period, a series of months. I put money away, and I had just enough money to swing this thing when it released. I got on the pre-order list on NVIDIA's website. I pre-ordered on the 2nd of March. Mine shipped out on the 10th of March. I just got it yesterday, and wow, I have to say I am completely blown away by this thing. It's the GTX 1080 Ti Founders Edition. And when I say I'm blown away because not just because of the build, the quality of the product of the card itself. It is just absolutely amazing. I love this reference cooler. This is my first reference card, by the way. I've in the past I've had a pair of EVGA 780 Ti's and SLI with the ACX coolers. I've had my former card was a MSI 980 Ti 6G gaming, which I had removed the air cooler and replaced it with NZXT's Kraken G10 in conjunction with a X41. It was very nice. If you look at my previous build video, you'll see what I'm talking about. What blew me away about this card was all the reviews were saying, oh yeah, it runs hot 85 degrees, runs hot 85 degrees. That's with the fan at 50% RPM and a few other things which I'm going to get into right here. A few tips for all you FE owners out there. Now I'm going to show you. I'm running the Witcher 3. It looks funky because this is 3D vision. This is on the Asus ROG Swift PG278Q 144 Hertz 3D vision capable monitor. I'm running this game. It's been sitting here about 15 minutes. You look at the load here. It's near 100% load, 97, 99% load. Look at the temperature. 67 degrees Celsius. Okay? And this is like this for any game that I play with 100% load. Temps don't exceed 67 degrees. The clock's there. I'm running plus 150 on the core, plus 500 in the memory. It's rock solid stable. I have yet to get a display driver failure. It drops down to about 1936. I think this isn't thermal throttling. To the best of my knowledge, this isn't thermal throttling, but it could be. It's only this game where the clocks drop down this much. In 2D games, like say Titanfall 2, the load will be the same. The clocks won't drop under 2 gigahertz. This game in 3D vision, oh my goodness, this is a sight to behold. And yeah, I'll show you the performance difference between my overclock 980 Ti, but I can tell you right now, it is at least 50%. This scene right here with the 980 Ti, it would be around 40 frames per second at 99% load. There's other scenes where 40 frames per second, 99% load, where I've revisited with the 1080 Ti FE, and it's 60 frames per second with 90% load. So it's over 50% improvement. I'll show you what I'm doing here in terms of cooling. So I have a Corsair Air 540, and I basically have a 180 millimeter side panel fan sitting over the FE. My CPU is cooled with a NZXT Kraken X41 pushing out the front. I've refrained from running an intake fan down here because I'm afraid that it's going to pull the heat down in, and I want to avoid that. So this is basically drawing in cold air right over the card. It obscures the aesthetics a little bit, but I still kind of like it. I'll show you what I did to the rear of the the case, the PCI-E slot area, which is really important because I know a lot of people aren't doing this. But back here you have, excuse the shaky camera. Back here where the card is, I've removed that metal bracket dividing PCI-E slot 1 and 2. This is hugely important. Okay, so